Alright, I'm going to try and analyze and bring out a lot of points that I have about, religion and atheism. Fuck. The first thing I want to say is that to appreciate the absolute awe-striking wonder of the universe, of how complex everything is, how much the human race as of right now doesn't know, I think that sort of sense of glory in the universe and the fact of being such a complex and intricate and self-knowing piece of the universe and being so unique in this universe, as far as we know, I think it's amazing. And it really does touch me on a very deep level. And as for mysticism in my life, it might be a little striking, but there's a lot of mysticism in my life. It's in my emotions. When I see a person walking across the street in the rain, there's so many complex parts to that. And it's all science, and we've all discovered the nature of life, and we've written it down, but that doesn't mean that it's boring. That doesn't mean that it's normal. It's not normal to me. And I think religion, essentially, it relies on taking that sort of awe and the power of those emotions of how everything interacts and how big some things are and how minuscule some things are and how, to our original assumptions, life is different. I think religion relies on a transition from your feelings of the mystical into what you consider reality, into your beliefs. It requires that jump. That jump is called faith. It is a made-up idea. It is not part of human living, as human living would be. You can live a full, whole life, appreciate yourself, appreciate people around you, and appreciate the universe and the true gravity of what is happening in here, what you are part of right now. And you don't need that bridge. It's not like that little drawing with the cross, like here's God, here's you, here's the hell, and up there's the clouds of happiness, and if you cross this by believing in a person that lived 2,000, shut the fuck up. You don't need that. Like, I live what I consider a very spiritual life. There's so many things that I appreciate. It's easy because I'm on a beautiful tropical island, but you don't need anything but yourself to really appreciate this. I mean, there are situations that can make it easier or can make it difficult and sometimes impossible, but that's a situation. That's the requirement isn't religion. The wholeness and mystery of this universe, I think saying it's God is taking a shortcut. You're just taking the stick and slapping it and saying it's God. So don't think about it. Don't really it's God, it's mystical. I mean, love and acceptance and truth, these ideals are all independent of the concept of a mystical being of force that is willful and conscious. It doesn't even have to interfere in our lives. Even just willful and conscious, that's unnecessary. Why create it? You don't know. And if God really does love everyone, if it's really benign force, he'll understand. Why, if he's all loving and all knowing, why does he need your love? You could love him as just loving life, loving what's around you, and appreciating. And I think the lowest step of divinity, the absolute least common denominator, is appreciation. Divinity requires appreciation. I think loving yourself and loving each other, I think that deepens the divinity. I think, like grand schematics, mountains and shit, that's all frill. Really, it is, like truth and love, understanding. I find a lot of satisfaction in understanding the laws that rule my universe. And this is mine. I don't have any other universe. I'm stuck here. Like some people, that's my wife. This is my universe. This is my world. And it's your world too. And you don't need some guy that got nailed to a stick. You don't need some warrior king from thousands of years ago. You don't need people sitting around in hippie shirts lighting candles and burning incense. You don't need stretching. By the way, yoga, I've noticed, is nothing but stretching. You like stretching. I'm getting spiritually open. Oh wait, no, we're just stretching. What the fuck is that? Anyways, you don't need it. You can have a full life of everything, all the experiences, and you can give up that sort of surrender. I mean, I feel incredibly small sometimes, like in some situations, and in like just trying to contemplate. All of it is. You don't even have to be that sort of big-minded, think about everything person. It's just the world is fucking amazing. You don't need to add something else. I mean, Occam's razor. Really, there's no need for it. I mean, least common denominator. There's absolutely no need for religion. Religion is not needed. Everything else, all of its roles are filled elsewhere. Trying to defend religion, and I'm not talking about spiritualism, this is easier to defend, but trying to defend religion with a Bible or a Quran is like trying to defend yourself in a firefight using a wet cardboard box. It doesn't work. It's full of contradictions, and it's full of lies, and it's full of hate. It does have good stuff in it too, but okay. Anyways, I think I'm done ranting. I just wanted to say to Chad, I watched your video. I got pissed off, and I planned on making this video anyways. I said it was total shit, and that's what I think. Not because you said it, and thank you for sharing yourself. I didn't mean to insult your creation, like the act of creation, and the fact that that's what's inside you. As a person, I can respect that no matter what it is. But the product you created was completely unappreciated by me. The product itself. The act of doing it, thank you. Gracias. Arigato. Shesheni. Thanks. Anyways, I just wanted to say hello to you. And if anyone's out there that they want to see, a Christian that at least attempts to make sense and gives shit a chance, go on over, Kradamik. The name will be right somewhere. But, alright. So, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching to the end. Love you long time. See you later.